welcome back to the Murphy Family Kitchen. I'm Jim Murphy, and today we are going to make a Cuban sandwich. This sandwich is really inspired by the movie Chef, which happens to be one of my favorite all-time movies. I really enjoy that, and the style of cooking that's done there. I love sandwiches. I love a Cuban sandwich, and so we're going to make one today. So I just have everything laid out nice and simply here. This is a very easy sandwich to make, and I'm going to go through all the steps for you, and then we're going to build it, and then we're going to cook it, and then we're going to eat it. So here we go. I have a sub roll or a hoagie roll here, just from the grocery store. There's nothing special about it. I didn't get any special type of bread. I have my pulled pork here, which is what I'm going to use. This is my take on that sandwich. I make pulled pork on my own. I will link my pulled pork video to this video so that you can see how I do that. And that's what I'm going to use for the pork here. I have some sliced ham from the deli. I have some sliced Swiss cheese from the deli. And I have sliced pickles here that actually came from a jar. I bought them pre-sliced. You can slice your own. I use dill pickles. You can use whatever kind you like according to your own taste. I have a horseradish mustard that I use instead of yellow mustard. We just prefer that here. We like a lot of spice, and that gives that to us. And then I have some butter here. I've got it melted slightly so that we can put it on the roll, put it on the grill, and we will get ready now to construct this sandwich. Okay, here we go. It's time to put this sandwich together. And so I freshened up some pulled pork. I made this the other day. I've had it in the refrigerator. It was cold, so I just took a little bit in a bowl here, freshened it up in the microwave, and we are going to use that. It's not too warm. It's just enough to get the chill off of it. And we're going to spread that out here on this roll. Now we could have saved that pork butt that I used, and instead of shredding it, after it cooled, cut it into slices for this. But I'm just as happy with the pulled pork, and this is a real nice variation for us of this sandwich. So that looks good. The next step is going to be to put our ham on. And so again, this is just deli sliced ham. I got 4 slices. We like a nice big sandwich. 2 slices of Swiss cheese, and then 2 slices of pickle. And again, I use dill pickle. You can use sweet pickles if you want to. It's totally up to you. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some mustard here on the inside of our roll. And we want to get a good amount of mustard in there, good coat. Again, this is all according to your personal taste, but I prefer a nice spicy mustard, and so I'm using a horseradish mustard. So we'll get that on there really good and close this sandwich up. Just give it a little bit of a press there. And then we're going to take some butter. I melted a little bit of butter in the microwave, and we're just going to coat the top of this sandwich with the butter. Now, I don't have a sandwich press like they use in the movie, so I'm going to show you what I do as an alternative to that. All right, here we go. It's time to make our sandwich, but I told you I have an alternative to the sandwich press, and what I use is a steak press from the grill outside. This is very heavy metal. It retains heat really well, and we'll use that to press our sandwich. So I'll show you that in just a minute. First thing we want to do is I have my grill nice and warm, and we're going to get some butter going on it here. Very nice. And then we're going to place our sandwich. and then put our press on top of it and just let it cook down for a minute. So normally you wouldn't have to flip one of these sandwiches, but because I don't have the sandwich press, we're going to flip it over here to make sure we get the heat on both sides. Now that we have that started, we're going to take our press off and we're going to flip this sandwich over and make sure we get good heat on both sides. Use the press again on the bottom, and we're just going to let that cook off for a minute. All right, now that we got some heat on the top side of that sandwich, we're going to flip it back over again and just let it finish cooking. And just like the movie, we're going to keep an eye on it and we're going to watch for that cheese to start to melt. Once that cheese starts melting, then we know our sandwich is ready. Okay, that cheese is looking good, so we're going to go ahead and take this off the heat. Put it on our cutting board here. That looks good, feels good, and we're going to cut this. Take a look here. That looks wonderful. All right, it is time to taste this sandwich. I'm going to see how we did. It looks and feels fantastic. And that is delicious. The mustard is nice and spicy. With the dill pickle, it's great. The ham and the pork work very well together. The pulled pork that I use, because I smoke it, has that smoky flavor to it. And then pressed down on this roll with the butter in it is just wonderful. This is a real fast, easy dish to make. You don't have to have pulled pork already. You can get pork from the store. You can do whatever variation you prefer to do for your own taste, but this is a wonderful sandwich. It's great for lunch, dinner, watching a ball game. Whatever it is that you think you want to do it for, it's fantastic. I highly recommend it. I want to thank everybody for watching again. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do. Hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so that you get notified as soon as I put another video out. Hit like for me and leave a comment. If you have any comments for me or questions, I'll be glad to answer those for you. Thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.